Yo, what up, it's Don.
Samuel here.
Soul Brothers back up in it. Of course, we got to do the versus video.
Yes.
Curry 6 versus Curry 5.
Did Under Armour improve? Ooh. Dun dun dun. Okay, so how much were the Curry 5s? Same price, right?
I think the same price.
I think the same price. So they did keep it the same price for us, but increase, or I guess improve the technology that is included in the shoes, which is good for us.
Yeah.
But let's get it started off with the traction. Curry 6. There you go. Curry 5. On the clean court, it's really good. I mean, like, all shoes are really good on the clean court, but I would still say the Curry 6 has a little bit better of a bite on the clean court, and also on dust, the Curry 5 is just horrible. Do not get the translucent outsole. I got this solid rubber, and it's still like not the best on dust. I mean, it is better than translucent, but not the best. The Curry 6 is actually really good on dust, so doesn't pick it up a lot or fast, and you just do a slight wipe and you're good to go. So it wins there. Durability wise though, I mean, the Curry 5 is a lot. Yeah, it's actually pretty hard rubber.
Yeah,
it's a pretty hard rubber. The Curry 6, very soft and a lot of fraying, only from indoor use. So
and has durability issues. So yeah, Curry 5 for the win for outdoor use and durability. But overall performance, and if you only play indoors, then go with the Curry 6, and that's what we do. So yeah, Curry 6 for the win for traction. Moving on to the cushion. Ooh, well, this pretty similar actually. I mean, they implemented hover here.
Yes.
In the 6, but like, I don't know. What do you think?
So I'd say everything is the same. You know, like court feel. Maybe the Curry 5 is a little bit better on court feel, but it's pretty negligible, and not a lot of balance in either of the shoes. You know, heel compression, not a lot of heel compression in either of the shoes either, and they're both really responsive. Not a lot of compression anywhere in the shoe, but the hover is a little bit better for impact protection. Like if you feel it, like if you feel where the rubber peeled off, it's actually kind of soft. And that's what I felt like while I was playing in it. Like I felt the hover cushion right underneath my foot, and it felt pretty soft and plush. And the Curry 5 is just straight up EVA and really stiff. So because of that, I'm gonna stick with the Curry 6.
Yeah. Moving on to the upper / materials. In the 5, they kind of is a pretty thick, strong material. What are they calling this?
Anafoam, I think. It's just anafoam, I think.
Yeah, it's like an anafoam, and it feels a little different than the Curry 1. But
yeah.
The rest of it is this kind of stretchy sock-like one booty underneath the underlayer, and that is really nice.
Yes.
And it's just strong enough, like on the lower portion of the shoe, to keep you really locked in and supported, which is kind of dope.
Yeah, it does feel a little stiff, you know, at first, but it breaks in pretty nicely. So nothing to complain about there. The Curry 6 is just a one booty. I guess the Curry 5 is one booty as well, but the Curry 6 is a one booty knit throughout the entire upper. It's really stretchy, but they're both really stretchy knits.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. What do you like better?
I like the 6.
Yeah, you didn't really like the.
I'm not a big fan of. I think it's a little bit much.
Really?
Yeah.
I like it. It feels nice. It feels like a little bit extra support. And you know, if someone steps on your foot, the Curry 5 is not gonna hurt as much as the 6, because the 6 is super thin, you know? Yeah, so for me, if the Curry 5 feels like the Curry 6, but with a little bit more support with the anafoam material. So I like that. I'm gonna go with the Curry 5. Quality wise, and you know, feeling the knit in hand and on foot, they both feel really good. So moving on to the fit. Go down half a size for both of the shoes. They both run a little bit long, and also they're both pretty damn narrow and really tight in the forefoot area. So watch out if you're a wide footer, but they both fit pretty damn similarly for me. So I give it a tie there. Support and lockdown, I would give it to the Curry 5 by just a little bit, because the Curry 6, if you look at it, like the Curry 5 is really smart because you see the cushion that comes up here in the forefoot and in the heel. The Curry 6, it only comes up in the heel. It just comes down in the Curry 6, like in the forefoot. It doesn't really contain you as much, and that's where you really need lateral containment, you know, support. And it wasn't horrible. It definitely wasn't horrible in the Curry 6. I just felt a little bit of stretching right there, which, you know, isn't a huge deal, but I would think if you're heavier, then you'd feel it a little bit more. And I'm just saying, like, the Curry 5 is just, you don't feel that at all. So that's why lateral containment is better in the Curry 5. I'd say width-wise, they're both pretty much the same, right? Yeah.
Looks like it.
They're around the same. So for lateral stability, I would tie it up there, and there's no heel slippage or anything in either of the shoes. So, but support, I give it to the Curry 5.
Mm-hmm. Let's check in on weight.
Weight. Obviously, the Curry 5 is gonna be heavier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 11.64 for the Curry 5 and 10.8 for the Curry 6. And what is that like?
An ounce.
Yeah, like around the ounce. What feels lighter? Yeah, definitely the Curry 6 feels a little bit. It's weird because like on the material wise, on top of your foot, the Curry 6 feels a lot more minimal. But then the midsole, just because of this chunky midsole right here, the Curry 5 feels a little bit more minimal in that aspect.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Curry 6 overall does feel a little bit lighter on foot. What feels more responsive? The Curry 6 because of that traction. Overall comfort, I would say the Curry 6 just by a little bit because the hover is kind of plush underneath your foot. But they're both really comfortable material wise on your foot though.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, Curry 6 for the win.
Breaking time.
Breaking time,
I mean, this material does need a little bit of breaking in.
Yeah.
The anaphone.
So does the Curry 6 because it does feel a little bit glued down, but it's just, it's barely, it takes like an hour or two and you're good to go there. But yeah, I would say the Curry 5 takes a little bit more breaking in because of that anaphone material.
Mm-hmm.
Durability obviously goes to the Curry 5s.
Right.
Yeah, but I did read some comments of some people saying the rubber did come off on the Curry 5 as well. I don't know, right? So I did read some comments.
Right.
So I don't know about that. But yeah, I don't really play my Curry 5, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But the Curry 6 did happen, like this did happen to me while I was testing it. So for my experience, I would say the Curry 5 is more durable. Ventilation, Curry 6 for the win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Aesthetics.
Curry 6 for me. Yeah, I really like the 6. But the 5 is super dope too.
Let us know what you guys think.
Yes.
Wrapping things up, the damage is the same on both.
Yes.
Although you could probably find these somewhere cheaper.
Yes.
But
what is the better performer? I like the 6 better. The traction's better. The cushion's just a little bit better. Materials, not a huge upgrade. I would say a downgrade because I do like that anaphone material, giving you a little bit more support and stuff. But this material is still really nice. So yeah, it definitely is an upgrade. The only thing that really sucks about it is the durability, and it's horrible on the shoe, on the Curry 6. So just watch out for that. And just because of that, I would find it hard for me to recommend to people, you know, because it doesn't seem like it's gonna last a long time, you know. But what is the overall better performer? It is the Curry 6. So there you go. That's the versus video. If you guys want to cop either of the shoes, we'll leave links below. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next one.
later.